Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Danielle, aka Stitcherista here on YouTube, and this is the start of another weekly vlog. So this one will go from Monday, July 26th, which is today, through Friday, July 30th. I figured that's the best way. Do Monday through Friday, put it up on Saturday, right? So, I am feeling better. I am not 100% yet. Boy, this cold was a doozy, let me tell you. Laid on the sofa or in the recliner Saturday and Sunday. I did get stitching done though. Oh yes, indeedy. I worked on my Hocus Pocus piece. You know, I have grand plans. Don't we all have grand plans with our stitching? I have grand plans of doing all of these things and having all of these whips, and I wind up just working on one project at a time because once I start a project, I want to finish it. So this project, as we know, is the Hocus Pocus from this year's issue of the Halloween, special Halloween issue. Can't fucking talk. Yeah, still coughing. So I'm stitching it on 28 count Joblin in Sandcastle. Is it not the cutest thing? So I got done the word Pocus over the weekend, and then this is the start of coffee. So my coffee word is going to look different than what's in the picture because I picked different colors. So I just thought those colors were going to blend in too much with this fabric, so I picked different colors. So stay tuned for that, right? But yeah, isn't it looking so cute? And you know what I have found again? I find new stuff about myself all the time with stitching, and I'm always trying to find like the best organization, the best blah blah blah. So I've bought like a bunch of stuff because what else do you do when you're ill and you're on the recliner but shopping? Lots of stuff coming. So oh my god, I like hoops much better than Q-snaps. Yeah. These hoops I actually got from Michaels. They come in a set of like 4 or 5, and I actually went on their website and ordered 2 sets to come just so I have them. They're very lightweight. I really like them. It's much easier to hold in my hand. Yeah. So, yeah. That's all the stitching I got done. That was while watching the Olympics. Skateboarding is my favorite part of the Olympics. It was very exciting to watch it. And skateboarding this year is a new thing for the Olympics. So I liked it very much. I enjoyed it very much. Okay, that was all the stitching I had done. I'm really itching to start one of the Carolyn Manning designs. That was one of my purchases. I own like every pattern now. I spent quite a bit of money on the patterns. I don't care. You know, part of cross stitch to me is also collecting. Just saying. So stay tuned for those patterns because, oh my god, I'm just obsessed. I just got to have them all. Just got to. So I was watching Java Girl Stitches Flosstube, and she had this sign from Hobby Lobby, and I had to go get it. And when I went and got it on their website, it was only $4.99 because it was like 40% off their home decor. Can you even right now? So they have one that has gray in the background. I like the pink one. The word floss is glittery. Can you see it? Now, it's meant for like bathroom decor, like flossing your teeth. It applies to cross stitch. Like, are we kidding right now? Yeah. So I actually, this is where I put it. So I cleared off this space and I have it right there. Next, I put a picture on Instagram if you follow me on Instagram. So it sits up there right next to my coffee cash box, and it's so utterly cute. I can't. So I did get one thing in the mail. Well, I got a gift today from a subscriber, Sherry Chandler Whitcomb. She sent me a bunch of those bags from Dollar Tree. Thank you so much, because I feel like I will even use these like when we go to the beach in September, the beginning of September, like to carry little odds and ends. These can be used for so many different things, not just stitching. She sent me 6 of them. Thank you so much, Sherry. I will definitely put those to some good use. So very, very much appreciated on that. And then remember, I started the needlepoint project and fucking hated it. I'm like, really right now? So I ordered from 123 Stitch. I got a piece of 18 count Aida in because I wanted to try it to see if I could stitch it on fabric, because the canvas was just so hard to pull through the, yeah. And then I got a piece of 24 count Congress cloth, which, Jesus, these holes are small. And this is really stiff. Like, this feels almost as stiff as the mono canvas, but I could probably put this in a hoop. See, that's the thing. I could put this in a hoop. And, yeah, this is going to be put on hold, though, probably until I'm done that Hocus Pocus piece. And then we'll see. I just have so much cross stitch, honestly, that I want to do. Who knows when I'll get to that needlepoint piece. You know, I get an idea in my head and I want to do it and I buy all the stuff and then it comes and then I'm like, you know what I mean? But the cross stitch stuff, loving it. I'm so glad, and you guys are glad that I'm back into cross stitch. And like I said, I cannot wait until my retreats coming up. Get to go to Salty Yarns. I have gift cards. I have gift cards from like a year and a half ago that this December, it'll be 2 years that I had received those gift cards for Christmas and haven't used them. So I need to be buying some stuff, right? And I don't even know what's on them. I think it's like $45 worth. I have no idea. But yeah, it's $2.42 here. I'm done work, thank God, because like I said, I'm not feeling 100%. I am going to go sit down, read some of my book, maybe even work on my stitching. We'll see. So, I will see you guys tomorrow. Hello. So, today is Tuesday, July 27th. And I am back for my cross stitch update for today. I did stitch last night. And I have to say, if you've ever done a conversion, a color conversion, I always have that moment where I'm like, is this going to turn out, right? You know, normally when I do a color conversion, I will pull out my DMC color card because I have the one that has the actual samples of thread on it. And I'll do that. But for this, because I wanted 3 or 4, I should say, it's 4 different shades of brown, and I used classic Colorworks. I'm pulling them out because I'm going to show you the colors. I was very skeptical and I'm like, well, I'm just going to go with it, and if it doesn't look right, then I will figure out something else, right? Because the brown that was used in the word coffee, I mean, this is all DMC charted for. It just looked like it was going to blend in too much with the fabric I picked. And by the way, someone commented and said, on 123 Stitch's website, this fabric looks pink in the picture. They have the wrong picture up there. They have the picture of like the Joblin that's called Raspberry Light. So if you get Sandcastle, it's going to look like this. It's a brown base. It's not pink. So don't worry about that. So I was to the point where I needed to start stitching the word coffee. So I have used these 4 colors from Classic Colorworks. Colonial Copper, Sassy Brass, Fresh Brew, and Just Rust. Okay. Now I bought a whole bunch of different shades of brown when I went to the stitching post 2 weeks ago. And I have to say, I'm very happy with my color choices. I think they're turning out really good. Doesn't that look good? It looks so good. Yes, ma'am. So all I got done last night was the C and the O while watching another episode of the American Horror Stories, which is a spin-off of American Horror Story. I didn't like the episode I watched last night, but I enjoyed immensely stitching the C and the O. I think it looks fabulous. So I have down in the description box my conversion if anybody would like to use it, you know, because I know somebody probably going to ask, right? So that was all the stitching I got done yesterday. I will start working on the F, because the Fs are big, right? They're big. So they will take, but it's blocks of color. So I'll start working on that tonight. But yeah, those are the 4 colors. So I found a picture today when I wound up being off work today, which not complaining because I'm still not 100% from being sick. I'm getting there though. I'm feeling much better than I did. So it was nice today I did some light cleaning. I did a video, you know, I sat down, blah, blah, blah. But if you guys remember, oh, too bad there isn't a date on this picture. This had to be from like 2004, something like that. When I lived in Hagerstown, I lived in an apartment and I stitched the 4 Celtic ladies from Lavender and Lace. It's spring, summer, Noel, and fall or autumn. Winter wasn't out yet and I haven't stitched winter, but I stitched all of these on hand-dyed fabric except the very first one. I framed them all in the same frame myself and I had them all hanging. I'm so glad that I took a picture of this. And why am I showing you a picture? Because I have, back in like 2005, I was broke. I mean broke like a motherfucking joke. I have been broke. I've worked my ass off. So it really shows how much I've worked in my you know, full-time job, but also on YouTube to get to where I'm at, because holy hell do I know what it's like to have no money. And I had to sell these. I needed bill money. So I think I only got like $45 or $50 for each one. I mean, that's nothing compared to what I spend for framing and fabric, but I'm so glad I have this picture because the autumn one I had done a conversion, because the autumn one was done in like golds and purples or something, and I'm like, no, this needs to be like oranges and browns and yellows. And I think a lot of people, because at that point there was no blogs, there was no YouTube for cross stitching. You were on forums like Yahoo forums and stuff, and yeah. So I thought I would show you guys that. A little trip down memory lane many, many years ago. So I did receive some patterns in the mail, and I want to like pull them out and see because they feel very heavy. So the Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery, if you're familiar with them, they just started offering their patterns from them printed. And so they came out with 2 new patterns and I got them in the mail today. So Sparkle Wherever You Go is the first one. Can you even? The unicorn, please. And then A Candy a Day. So A Candy a Day keeps the monsters away. Oh my God. So cute for Halloween. But this feels, I mean, hefty. This feels heavy. So we're going to pull this out because I'm going to show you what I can. It is printed on glossy, heavy cardstock. It feels fantastic. It is so awesome. So, I mean, it's the same pattern that you would get if you buy the PDF. It is just on, I mean, this is like, it feels so nice. It is not going to rip or tear or anything. Now, I also don't know how it's going to hold up to a highlighter, because I am a highlighter person. But they give you the pattern, and I can't show you the pattern obviously, but they give you the pattern in color and black and white. And they give you the key. I mean, look at those beautiful bright colors, right? And then they also, because they made this one into an ornament, yeah, they did. They give you ornament instructions. So that's so awesome. And they probably, with the other one, they probably give you instructions on finishing it into a hoop. But well worth it. Well worth paying the extra. And I got that lickety split because I think I just ordered them on Friday. And today's only Tuesday. And they came in the mail today. So enjoyed that very much. I'll probably from now on get theirs printed. Love their patterns. So the last thing I want to show you in today's segment is something that I purchased. Hasn't come in the mail yet because it was just shipped, but I'm always looking, and I said this in my last video, I'm always looking for good project organization. Like, I want to be able to pick up a project and be able to quickly get into stitching it. I have tried so many different bags and things to try to do that. Etsy is one of the most amazing places to go for stuff like that because people are always inventing things, right? So I went looking, and I think I put in floss, cross-stitch floss organizer, because when I kitted up, and I'm going to show you, when I kitted up the minus the hoop, I kitted up the Carolyn Manning pattern Northern Lights. That's the one I decided on. I know, right? It is like, let's see how many colors it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 24 colors. So I put all of the colors. I mean, this is like a jumbled, when I go to stitch that, this is not going to make me happy. Like, this is going to make me annoyed having to search for all of the colors. But by the way, look at the colors. Yeah. So I was like, I need something. And I was going to buy like a little bobbin box, but I really couldn't find one that I liked that wasn't a 17 compartment box. I don't need a 17 compartment box. Now, so I'm looking and I'm looking, and I find this store that is called, I'm going to Etsy right now so I can show you. It's going to make me log in seriously right now. Oh my friggin' God. Please tell me I have the password saved. I have it where you have to do your fingerprint, so only I can do it. Okay. This is KraftNKrisKreations. And this is a project bag portfolio. So here's what it looks like. But watch when I click on the other pictures. A minute. When you open it up, there is a zipper in the middle, and each side is just looks like a regular project bag, right? Okay, so I bought that. Now, this stuff wasn't cheap, but you know, nothing handmade, well-made is. I get it. I mean, I get that it's going to be pricey. So I bought that because that is like buying the base, right, of something. Then I bought this one. She has like other things to organize floss. So this, see the zipper at the bottom here? You can zip it into the big project bag. So you could even have this be one side of the bag, and then the other side of the bag is for like your hoop and the pattern. This is for like if you're using over dyed threads. See how she has them just in there like that? So I wanted that. And then I bought, because I just have no restraint whatsoever, I had to get this. She also has this, where you can put the individual bobbins. And I was like, this holds 35. And I'm like, oh my God, this is what I need to have for the Carolyn Manning designs, because I'll be able to put them all in numerical order and be able to. I was so floored that I've never seen something like that. Not where you can zipper it into a bag, because then she shows a picture. Let me see if it's on here. She has now the other side of that thing. If you have your floss on a ring like this, you can put it in there like that. And then this little pocket down there, you can hold the rest of it. But I'm probably going to put like my scissors down there and extra needles and stuff. But I want to show you, she shows in one of these pictures, it's zippered into, wait a minute, I think it was the original bag. She shows how you can zipper in and make it, let me see. Okay, so that's the original bag, right? And she says it'll fit an 8x8 Q-snap or an 8-inch hoop. And she shows the zipper up close. Because then, see how she zippered in? This is another project thing zippered into it. See how she had it like almost, you can zipper it in and add to it. I was just taken aback and floored. And she even shows it up close further. I can't wait to get that. I cannot wait to get it. And here she shows the one I just showed you too, being zippered into it. What an awesome concept. So I think I had bought the last one that she had. Maybe. I will link her Etsy store down below. And when I get the things, I will definitely be doing a little segment where I like try it out and stuff. Because the bags I bought will fit an 11x11 Q-snap, but I find like, I think this is a 10-inch hoop. I think it is. So I'm hoping that I can fit this in there because I love these hoops versus a Q-snap very, very much. It's much easier to hold. This will go in both of my stands that I have coming very easy. And I realize that the stands will probably mostly be used when I'm at a retreat because I can set it on the table and then have it in front of me. But there are definitely times where I wish I had something when I sit in my recliner. So when I get any of that stuff, you guys will be the first to hear it. But I wanted to show you those, that bag. Now, all of that was like $110. Yeah, I know. I have spent quite a bit of money here in the past couple weeks on cross stitch stuff, but you only live once and you can't take it with you, and I work my fucking ass off, so I deserve to buy all the things, right? And I will use it. I mean, I will definitely use it. Now, last night, I had seen a Flosstube video where someone was stitching the Plum Street Samplers Double Double, where it's the Double Double Toil and Trouble, and it has all these colorful trees in the background, and I'm like, ooh, I want that pattern. So I went looking for it, and I had my laptop open, and Bill was sitting next to me downstairs, and he says, what are you buying now? And I was like, do you want to rephrase that? I think you do. I think you need to. I get to buy what I want because you're not the boss of me. But yeah, do you want to rephrase that? That's something, you know, that's going to be like the new saying. Do you want to rephrase that? No. No, you don't get to comment on what I buy. Hell motherfucking no. No. But yeah, he did say that. I think he was joking because he knew when he said it, like it was going to get a reaction out of me. Yeah. So that's all I got for today. So tonight I will start working on the rest of the word coffee. My job tomorrow does not start until 2 o'clock, so I might stay up a little bit later. I need to find something good to watch because what I've been watching isn't good. We'll see. We'll see. So I hope you guys all have a fantastic, by the time you see this, it's going to be a Saturday. But I hope you're all having a good day, and I will see you tomorrow. Hey guys, so today is Wednesday, July 28th, and I'm here for my next little update. So I actually have a finish. Now I have to do this kind of quickly because my job starts in like 23 minutes. Yeah. I finished Shannon Christine Designs. Let me try to, there we go. Shannon Christine Designs Hello Summer into a scrapbook layout. And if you watch the other videos on my channel, I recorded me doing this, so you've already seen it, but you haven't seen it really up close. Oh, it's heavy because of the piece. Doesn't turn out so good. Yeah, so I got those corners popping. Like, I think I did a pretty good job. I did a really quick layout with this. Like, it wasn't complicated. I just put different stickers around it. I like it. Every scrapbook layout does not have to be hugely complicated and ridiculous, you know. I love the piece so much. I love Shannon Christine Designs' aesthetic for her designing patterns, so yeah. So there is that. So that will reside, you know, in my Hobby Lobby stand. But I did get some haul in the mail. So the first bit I got was, remember I ordered, I am feeling much better today. Today is the first day I haven't taken cold medicine, so that's saying something. The hoop set from Michaels. This is $9.99. I like the feel of these hoops. It's really, really smooth plastic. There are no hard edges. I just love these hoops very much. And for $9.99, plus I got 20% off. There was a 20% off coupon. I will link these down below because I had ordered mine online because my local store was out of them. And I got them today. I mean, it was only like, I ordered them sometime last week, so a week. But I got 2 sets just because I'm like that. Yeah. So you have in the set is a 4-inch, a 6-inch, 8-inch, and a 10-inch. So I am using the 10-inch for Hocus Pocus right now. So, but yeah. Love those. And then I got my order from Top Knot Stitcher. Abby, love her. I will have her shop linked below. I ordered some needle minders. Not that I need any because good night. You can't see because the door is there, but I have a lot. So I ordered these 3 and then she sent this one for free. Ice cream cone. So a witch, a Christmas tree, and then We Are the Weirdos, Mister. Remember if you watched one, I think I said it in one of my true crime videos where, you know, I feel like a weirdo sometimes. And yeah, like Wednesday Addams Family, because he tells them they're at camp or something and he says, you know, watch out for the weirdos. And she's like, we are the weirdos, mister. So yeah, love those, especially the witch. The witch one I think is my favorite. So got those. And then I also, the pattern, I'm pretty sure this is for, it's some of the new DMC colors. It's 32 and 29. This is for the, my brain, the Northern Lights that I kitted up from Carolyn Manning Designs. Yeah, 29 and 32. So I'll need to put those on bobbins, but I'm not starting that until I don't know when. Because even though I have all of these kitted up, I'm a one at a time person. I really am. I get anxiety trying to work on more than one project. And then these would have come in handy today when I was finishing doing the scrapbook piece. But these are double-sided, acid-free, 3/4 of an inch cross-stitch finishing dots. So instead of me using the stitchery tape, I could have peeled off a couple of these dots and just placed them around the mat board. And this pack, there's 240 dots in here, so I can't wait to use them in some finishing. And then I got some patterns because of course I did. Yeah. I got Ink Circles Tea Time. Even though I'm not a tea drinker, I just liked the design. They have one for coffee too. I don't have that one yet. Ink Circles Dilly Dahlia. Now, I love the mandalas that Ink Circles does, and this one is no exception. And I absolutely love that finishing. That would be neat to finish that like around a mat board. Fabric around the mat board, then a piece of ribbon, and then the cross stitch piece. Maybe. But don't you love that? And it's all Weeks Dye Works. And she does a DMC conversion, but it says DMC-ish because the conversion is usually never like spot on. But isn't that gorgeous? I love that design so much. Then I got the Witch's Garden from Pineberry Lane. I saw this stitched and loved it because something stitched, it can look so very different from the model from this photo, as we all know. Then I got a really old pattern that I wanted then but never got it. And I think that this pattern was originally released alongside a limited edition thread pack, so that's not available anymore. But they have Gentle Art sampler threads and DMC. So yeah, the limited edition threads are long gone, but this is Jenny Bean's Halloween Sampler by Shakespeare Peddler. And I've seen this stitched. It's gorgeous. Wait a minute, that's my work, signing me into the file. Early, 15 minutes early. How about that? But yeah, it's gorgeous. I love that border. Absolutely love that. And then this one I love, and I even have like bright green fabric that I could stitch this on. I'm pretty sure. Let me see what it's. Yeah, 5x8. So this is Keslin's A Haunting We Will Go. It's all in black. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? I love that. And I have this piece from Fiberlicious Halloween box last year, Bubbling Cauldron. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So I should probably just like keep that right with it, right? But you could stitch this literally on anything, but I just love it so much. And then finally, I got Haunted Manor House from Katrina Hiddle of Artful Offerings. I'd never seen this pattern. Love it. Halloween. What's the fabric they use? They use Picture This Plus Oaken. Love it. So that was all of my purchases. I think that's plenty. And then finally, my progress on Hocus Pocus. Now, I almost didn't do stitching last night because at the end of the night I had a headache, but then I'm like, no, because I feel bad if I sit there and I'm like, I gotta get something done so I can show it the next day. And I actually watched Alfred Hitchcock's Rear Window. Have you guys seen that movie? The old one? So good. And I watched that and I got the F done. God, that looks good, doesn't it? Got the F done in coffee. So tonight I will strive to get the other F and maybe the other E done. Tonight I have plans to watch YouTube. I have like 3 videos in there that will probably be like an hour and a half. So that would be, I love my conversion. I'm so glad I did it. It looks so good because after the word coffee, then it's like the word to is in back stitch like this is. And then the word focus is like up here, and then it's like more spider webs. Yeah, I mean, I figure maybe by the end of next week I could have this done. I gotta be looking for like what scrapbook layout I'm gonna be doing. I don't know. I need to look through my papers, my scrapbook papers that I have, because I have so many packs of paper that I know I can figure it out. So that is my progress. That's all I got to share. So I hope you guys are having a great day, and I will see you tomorrow. Hey guys, today is Thursday, July 29th, and I stitched a bunch last night. Well, a bunch for me. You know, it's all relative, right? But of course, I'm still working on my Hocus Pocus piece. Da, 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 da. So I got done the F and the E, and I only have one more E. So tonight I'm definitely going to stitch because another episode of the American Horror Story spinoff, the 3rd episode sucked. But the next episode's up, so, and I've been watching Flosstube while I stitch this. I watched Kansas City Girl in a Colorado World. Is that right? I keep saying it like that, but I don't know if that's right. Julie, I watched her whip parade. Oh my God, she had 92 whips. But it was so glorious to see all those patterns because I bought some patterns from seeing her progress. Don't you love this though? And so I found the scrapbook layout I'm going to use. Yay! It's going to be another really simple one because I already have the stickers and the paper, so I don't have to buy anything. So yay for that. So I will stitch more on that lovely piece tonight. And I think what I'm going to do, honestly, even though I've kitted up like 6 other projects, I really think I'm just going to go through the magazine and just, because there's some other ones I wanted to stitch. I think I'm just going to go through and just stitch something else out of the magazine. Why not? Because I have tons of Halloween scrapbook paper. Do you guys get this catalog in the mail? I just checked the mail literally before I clicked the camera on. I love this catalog, and this is like Halloween stuff, so that's gonna be right up my alley. And I'm already like looking for like Christmas gifts, so I will love to peruse that later. And then in the mail, I didn't think I was getting anything, but you know how I bought so much stash? Oh my God, so very much. I got my order from 123 Stitch with a bunch of the Carolyn Manning Designs patterns. So let's take a gander. Hummingbird. God, can you even? And there's a tag on Instagram that is CM Designs, I think. I followed it. Oh my God, it makes you want to stitch all of them. Winter's Ice. I mean, can you even right now? Briar Rose. And I have more coming. Like, I literally just about bought every single one that she has. I didn't want the PDF version. I wanted the paper version. So I bought some from Stony Creek, and those haven't come yet. Autumn Leaves. Can you even right now with that? I love the autumn colors. Moonstone. This one's gorgeous. And this is also one that has 4 smaller ones. So you have a choice. Oh, my God. I'm going to have to live to on like 300, right? September Sapphires. Oh my God. And this picture does them no justice. Like the colors are so much more bright when you like kit it up and pull the colors. Oh my God. Wood Violet. I told you I bought a lot. I was not joking. I've made up for not buying cross stitch for like a year. Yeah. Sweater Weather, which... It's 90 degrees out and I'm wearing a sweater. I don't fucking give a shit. Like, I have jeans on and a sweater. Don't care. No fucks to give on that one. This is one of my favorite ones too. Beachcomber. I love the blues and the browns together. Isn't that so pretty? Kaleidoscope. Oh my God. Can you even imagine pulling out those colors? And then the final one, Pumpkin Patch. But I still have so many more coming. I own, oh my God. I don't care. I love them. Part of cross stitch is also collecting patterns, fabric, all that stuff. So these are going to go right. The middle one I have for Carolyn Manning Designs. And trust me, after I get my next order from Stony Creek, it'll be filled. That little magazine thing. Yep. So I'm going to end this here because my job's getting ready to start. So I hope you guys are all having a great Thursday. And yeah, I've been watching more Flosstube, so it's been very nice to get back into it. And I'm loving the Hocus Pocus piece. It looks so good, I think. I love my conversion for the word coffee. I think I did such a great job on that. Okay, guys, I will see you tomorrow for the final installment, because remember, I go Monday through Friday, and then I post the video on Saturday. So then when Monday comes, you've seen progress from Friday, Saturday, Sunday, basically. So, yeah. All right, I'll see you tomorrow. Hey guys, so I forgot my glasses. Today is Friday, July 30th, and this is my last segment for this vlog for this week. So I did do some stitching last night. Lots of must show ya. I finished coffee. I finished the word coffee. And I'm telling you, I'm loving Joblin so much that I think I'm going to buy some more. I have a whole crap ton coming, but yeah. Yeah, finish the word coffee and then 2. You know, Hocus Pocus, I need coffee too. Now it's the word, just one more word, focus, spider webs on the side, another spider, and that's it. Loving it. Love, love, love it. And then I also started thinking ahead, and I kitted up another project I want to stitch from that magazine. It is the Don't Worry About the Witch, Worry About the Cat, that one. I know, hair is doing funny things today. I get tired of constantly pinning my bangs back, but it's just like, are you kidding me right now with that? Yeah. Okay. So I watched some more Flosstube last night, and I bought some more patterns because I can't stop. I bought some off Etsy, so I thought the easiest way would be to just show you. This one is from Vibsters on Etsy. And it is called, oh Jesus God, it is called why is that doing that? Quaker Stitch, Cross Stitch Quaker Sampler. And look at that. Ah! I forget what floss tuber, D something. She was stitching it and she stitched it on black or a dark fabric. It looked so good. I cannot even with that. And it's not like those are hard stitches. It's just the colors on black. Oh my God. Yeah. So utterly stunning. I can't with that. Yeah. Okay. Excuse me. The next one I bought was, that person also stitched the map of Westeros from Game of Thrones. So I started looking for Game of Thrones patterns and I'm like, I'm going down a rabbit hole here. Like, yeah. So I found this one from Sew Marie Studio, SEW. And it is like the In This House, but look at it. Oh my God. It's like in the font, right? It says, in this house, we hold the door and we aren't afraid of White Walkers. Sometimes we have no name and we are each other's sun, moon, and stars. We say Valar Magulis. Is that how you say that? And we always pay our debts. We drink and we know things, but sometimes we know nothing. We don't care if winter is coming because in this house, we play a Game of Thrones. My husband does not watch it, but are you kidding? Yeah. Now, I'm not going to link all these down below because that would just make my brain hurt. So you better be paying attention when I say it, right? Then I bought another Game of Thrones pattern off of Etsy from Steno Stitches. And this one is called I Cross Stitch and I Know Things. So it's pretty simple. That's what I do. I cross stitch and I know things. Ah! Yeah. I love it. It's probably like literally 2 or 3 colors. And then did I buy any more? I bought a Witchy Stitcher pattern, which I couldn't figure out how I didn't. It's called The Witch Is In, and for some reason, let me download it, see if it'll. I just love it. It was in one of her Halloween boxes, The Witch Is In. Can you even right now? That would be so easy to stitch up, I think. And then I downloaded a free pattern that I saw, too, from a floss tuber. It is called Little Quaker Halloween Cross Stitch. And I realized that I'm going to have to, it's by Susan Ake. I'm going to have to, this is free. You can download it from the Fat Quarter Shop website. I'll have to do this on my iPad because this is how the pattern comes. It's in the color squares. So I would, if I printed it out, I wouldn't know. But don't you love that? I love all that stuff. Like I said, I'm going to have to live until I'm like 800 to be able to get all this stuff stitched. And yeah. But that's the fun part, amassing it all, right? So I decided, even though I've kitted up 2 Carolyn Manning designs, the Watermelon Tourmaline and the Northern Lights, I don't want to stitch them on Ada. I want to stitch them on Joblin because, I don't know, Ada, it's just so much fabric for these. So I really wanted to start one, but I don't have a big piece of Joblin yet. It's coming. So I decided to pull out one of the ones where I can stitch the smaller ones. And this is Moonstone, and I'm going to stitch this one right here. So I'm going to kit that up when I turn this video off, and I'm just going to stitch it on. This is a piece of 28 count mushroom Lugana. Yeah, I like Lugana too. You can see the holes nice and easy on this. But I'm going to start, even if I put in just a couple stitches tonight, because that's only it is only 6 by 6. That's perfectly doable. So they are half the size. These squares are half the size of this big one. So I think that will give me a good indication of, am I going to like stitching those kinds of patterns? God, I hope so, because I bought so many of them. But yeah, so I'm going to kit those up, and it seems like all of these use one of the new DMCs, which I don't have, or I can't find it. I had the tin. I don't know what I did with the tin. Yeah. But, yeah. And I realized that because this is in like booklet form, I'm going to copy the key so I can have it, and I'm going to put this on a clipboard. This is a clipboard I got at the dollar store like ages ago. But what I'll do is I'll have the pattern clipped on it like that, you know, with the page open to where I'm at. Luckily for the smaller ones, it literally is just one page. So I could technically, if I wanted to, copy it, which I might do that. So I can, you know, put it right up here where I'm stitching. But yeah, those are some gorgeous colors. They have, it has DMC 996, which is that electric blue color, one of my favorite colors ever. And I'm sure some of them are in here. That's for Northern Lights. So I'm just going to kit that up and hopefully get that started tonight. But that's it. I didn't get any stash in the mail today, although a crap ton is coming. So that will be in another segment for my vlog. So I'm going to end this here, guys. I hope you all have a fantastic weekend. And yeah. So as always, if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments section below, and I will answer them to the best of my ability. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.